even Tidal Wave too, or the Weaver's Wall, just to help answer plays that we're going to see from Ultra Prime. I don't like this draft from Ultra Prime. I think their ability to get attacked by Cease and Assist, Public Execution, Encore, quite deadly. Haichao has access to a couple of good ultimates.
Feeling young out here.
I was found out. I helped you feel younger, at least, you know. Shine Theory in terms of casting can help. Speaking of Shine Theory, Rayo going to continue to hopefully look good around this bot lane.
Yeah, nice bubble found early on, but before
Nice,
the turret
Rayo.
aggro comes through, Moham picks up first blood and gets away there. Really nicely done by OMG, and they're off to the races.
Red side priority in these strong bot lanes, Gordo. Kind of a nice identity with the brand new rookie jungler in for OMG.
Absolutely is, and you know, we spend a lot of time on these casts often getting disappointed when supports pick up the kills. I actually don't mind it going over to an enchant.
I honestly think that sacking the Grubs here somewhat fine. Just keep that dragon focus going. As Grubs for me, I think the ability for Gnar to apply it, I really feel like with the foot pathing, it's on him to get down here and have an impact, as he does have that Sundered Sky. Rayo looking to have an impact mid.
Oh, flash over the wall into the cease and assist. Quick execution from OMG as they get their second one on the board. Pathing Rayo already on it, was showing up in the tri-brush to be able to cover that sort of play right before he goes over towards mid. And now going to be able to show up here and put pest onto Dragon. Haichao stealing away the Cataclysm, trying to find a pathway on in. Enchanted Crystal Arrow finds its way out of the jungle. They're going to try to just one-shot him here, and they will do it. Smite goes the way of Rayo.
Other moments where he just goes invis in these fights, and like it's so frustrating for me, because the highs of this guy, he has actual highs. Like, I think Haichao has games where he carried. I mean, the one Silas game we saw of him this split, he carried, right? He found a surprise win with his team over LGD. He was massive in that game, picking up the quad.
He won that Smite fight. Now getting the lockdown here. It's Grizzly who will be the next one to meet his fate. 4 kills OMG now, and they're going to get an opportunity to get onto Liang Chen. Already used the cease and desist. Rio going to have that one jumped away from Haichao here for the backup. Liang Chen in a 1 versus 3, going to need to try to navigate his way out of this one. Going to choose to just advance forward into Harry, but he will be hunted down here before too long. Flashes away from the public execution, but I mean, he just dies to the turret shots. What was the flash for, Cubby?
Said it was OMG favored. I mean, how easy is it to make plays when you have cease and assist into Encore, man? I feel like the only challenge these guys could have is doing it blindfolded, which, to be fair, I think they had plenty of practice playing with blindfolded jungler with Juhan in the game. Very first LPL series. This guy's been running the Rift both games against Grizzly, a guy that, you know, played in the LCK. Like, he played with Chovy, or Zeka, sorry, over at HLE. No one showed BLG this game, okay? I just want to make that very clear. BLG cannot see this game.
BLG's got their own business to deal with right
they
now.
Do.
They're prepping for their own
they have
series.
more issues in jungle. At the moment, Ultra Prime trying to cash in on a top lane turret. They do have Grub. They're going to snag this one for themselves, Gordo. But the answer is the third Drake. Another soul point for Rayo as he keeps his perfect dragon score alive. And Haichao answers the bot out of burn himself too. And the priority early on, Grizzly was not able to flip the pathing and actually punish this bot lane. It's always been Rayo who's been first to punch and through the team and showing he'll be able to set up. Now he might get caught. Good setup.
Seismic shove finding Rio, and the shutdown gold. Ultra Prime need that too. I mean, they need to be able to stop the soul from coming out through, and they're going to need to win each and every fight in that bottom river for the foreseeable future. So being able to get a little bit of money into Henna's pocket to get the BF sword off of that one. Oh, the snag onto Xiaoxia. Haichao gets his third of the game. Going a little bit of damage dealt, but nobody dropping yet, Cubby.
I just watched Moham double Q and then double W someone at full HP instead of helping Starry. Unfortunately, Starry was able to grab a plant. That's a wall that would have been good, but it's a little bit early. Rayo's going for the re-engage.
Here's the cease and assist. It's in deep on towards Henna. He flashes away from the Encore, and Rio going to be the first one to drop in this fight. Liang Chen lost so much health in mini form, though, on the opposite side. As Dragon dropping down to about half. There is no smite available for OMG, but Grizzly's going to look for the fight. It's dueling Cataclysms, but Henna caught by Haichao's going to be the first one to fall, and Haichao going to have the damage to carry through the team fight. Dragon Soul to OMG.
I did say he had a nice Silas, and Haichao's Silas is popping off in this one, as it was jungle diff early on, but it's mid diff later on. Haichao grabs the Cataclysm, shuts the door on Ultra Prime. And I gotta say, Gordo, of all the results that I was anticipating today, this is Juhan was an issue. And Rayo stepping in, and what a fantastic debut. He's made a couple oopsies later on in this game, but none have cost him the game as his team continues to log. Prime backs up against the wall. They're kind of forced to fight for objective bounties. They know that they're likely stacking this inhibitors. They're going to see what they can get instead. Honestly, I think not the worst call in the world, but they aren't able to finish this push. There'll be an inhibitor down. They're coming to answer. Nexus turret's potentially being sieged. His OMG likely to back off. I can see up back off.
Maybe find an engage, but Rio already ahead of him.
Nice fight on the wall.
There you go.
There's a ward.
Oh no! All right, he sends it right back immediately.
Okay.
Harry gonna be able to find that kill. Public execution on through. The encore is massive. Hold still, Liang Chen for a second kill to OMG, and that is another win for them.
Tale of two different series, two different junglers, as it was really the first bout where I felt like Grizzly and Saber had a really good showing against Juhan and Hai Chao. But not today. Grizzly has really struggled today, and again, struggled against a rookie making his LPL debut as Rayo has been fantastic. Hai Chao has also been great. And OMG, I mean, what a different team. The way that they've looked today with Rayo in the lineup. This is not the OMG that we've seen so far this year, Gordo. This is very different.
Rallying around him here, right? The fact that they're able to make these early plays just gives over a bunch of confidence. At third and fourth, they're going to double their win total here. Oh! Thought he was getting out of there.
Direction. Yep.
Yeah, Liang Chen's doomed. All right, that's 3 ultimates for Liang Chen. It's a bit much, but they will find their way onto the kill regardless, as Hai Chao avoids the pressure in here.
OMG wants to play around that, but why flip it when you can try and end the game now? That's another inhibitor turret falling, another 2 inhibitors falling, and Ultra Prime, they are not really putting up much in the fight. This is not very inspiring.
No, it is not. We will find out if this last stand fight can give Ultra Prime a little bit of something to play through. Harry taken down several hundred. Grizzly going to get snagged by the enchanted Crystal Arrow. Finally able to drag himself back to his flag, but he's already taken off of the fight. Hai Chao in the front line takes down Xiaoxia. Harry now going to dive forward with the Drake Count step. Liang Chen, a 3-man ultimate, back underneath the Nexus turrets, gets them 2 back, but he will drop for the effort. Saber and Grizzly still standing. Hai Chao just channeling a recall right in their face, but it leaves Moham up here for Grizzly to finish off. Starry able to glide onto him and finish off that kill. The TP back from Hai Chao to try to work through these Nexus turrets. It's just Saber in the 1 versus 2, and I don't think he's going to be able to stop this Silas Ash combo. OMG, double their win total coming into the night, 2-0 over Ultra Prime.
Hai Chao, the last man standing on the Rift, Gordo, as OMG find the big win, and man, that has to feel good for Hai Chao.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.